We up? Mm-hmm. Yeah, man, we up, man. We up. We up. We up. We up. We're rushing off it on stage now. Ooh, excuse me. Bang.
never encountered so much politics and discipline in my life until I started this musical journey. Experiencing it as a dancer, but it's much more corrupt in the musical fraternity. And can I tell you, I not just female them alone in energy. But Mr. MC Nothing, let me ask you something. Why did you feel like you could try to insult me and hinder my performance? Is it because I was doing a tremendous job? You're just the host, not the promoter. I wasn't given a specific time. You was not organized, nor were you doing your job as a professional in such an experience. As somebody who have been in the business, I was the only female up on the lineup. And this how you treat me. First 4 minutes, just one song, and you told me my time is up. You had me rushing my performance, then came back again and have the nerve to interrupt my set again. Who gave you such authority? Who do you think you are, sir? You build champion, but you kill them too. You pick and choose who y'all want to show respect to. Then when we retaliate, who no cry wolf. Don't you ever try that ever again. Freaking rude. I don't give a damn who it is. Let go my shirt. Anybody will pay you, tell them to top up your money. Cause your plan obviously never worked. Big up yourself still. Cause you only make me stronger. And guess what? Everybody saw what you did. Thanks to the fans them for supporting and standing up for me. Enough love and respect. Every other artist is gone in their full set. But you want to cut mine so short. If I never stand up firm for my 2 feet, I couldn't even get 9 minutes. Now stop fight for my career and believe in myself. You would never try that with any other artist. Why all this negative energy towards me though? It's my thing. And that's when I can say all of entertainment, tag the star, tag traffic, tag big wall, tag the observer, and tag the fit. These are some of the things that should be highlighted. That's why dancehall can't get the respect it deserves. Our own people and so-called gay people be trying to open and close their doors to whom they cannot manipulate and sleep with. Too much damn politics, man. I'm tired of Uno. Hashtag one queen of mommy. Hashtag call up the talented one. Now, as you can see, call up saying up here long basically having to say the entertainer hold down our career to ego our shirt. Now, as I said before, I definitely over twice all up to hungry feed people. As much as though she get cook and pay me, it is not all about money. She have a passion fee. Now, when them thing here happen, she take it really personal. Now, I have a response from MC Nothing. He basically repost the promoter, defend him, and I make the people know say nothing has nothing to do with the short time, the call up. Them don't give them back a time, nothing just like I am the promoter for a lifestyle. Nothing was the sabotage in our disrespectful style. Nothing was just doing his job that he was instructed to do. Time was against us. When you at a cut off time, which is 2 a.m., and you were instructed to cut off by 1:45 p.m. And as an chance to the promoter show everybody who is booked. Basically, what the fans them understand the whole is more entertaining than they want to work. So it's not the shot to cut off the all up early. People, as I said before, in my opinion, can't be enough. And hopefully, all of can calm down and look in ourselves and say, love is not the one.
Why? That thing is sticky. Oh my gosh. No. Promoter. Let me tell you something. Really telling you something. You see, when you not go overtime and certain things that happen, I want to have to call up artists and things like that. It is best that on tell the public so that the MC come out and tell the public, interrupt who you have to interrupt and tell the audience, say, hey, we're falling behind time. All we did have a time slot, them are get them time slot. Cut or scribble down, whichever one you want to pick. But them have to know, say, yo, things kind of take a shift. Because if me they are perform and me thinks everything normal, me don't know say there's a time shift or this or that or rare. So of course me I go get upset. You understand? Because you know say yo you perform from a certain time to a certain time. So if things happen, that's why artists players of instrument only if show up at on a venue way before on a time. Cause some people are come like fashionably late to perform sometime, and it's not a good look. It is not a good look. You can't show up half an hour later than you were supposed to go on and want to go on. Because if that is the case, that is just unreasonable. You understand what I'm saying to you? I'm not saying that is what happened, but you know, we all have to play our part because music is a mission, not a competition. And if we not deal with the music not on a competition level, then none of this will happen. None of this is only going to be understanding everywhere because when I do things to promoting one another, when I demoting one another. So anything when I put on in the music have to work. So when I can't tell me say me I hear all this nonsense arguing about time frame and this and that. I don't want to hear this anymore. This is absolutely ridiculous because as a performer, as a promoter, the unison has to be there. You understand me? So you know have to correspond with one another and start working good with one another. You understand me? So if a $50 for share, we gonna share the $50, 25, 25. You understand me? Yeah. So nobody don't get left out of the equation, and this is the problem. You see, especially when these guys get a niche for the business, and then on who's in the business a long time start treat them a certain way. Of course, you're gonna have people acting like Rolling Stone. They're not gather no mass. They just want roll around and get mad on everybody. You understand me? And this is not good for the business. Actually, I pop down the business when I do this. We don't want people to be solid and firm in what them do and know say, yo, me know that business here like the back of my hand and if me do this move, this will work out. And if I do that move, that will work out. We don't give people the confidence like how they used to have it, man. And stop shame on me and people. You know what I mean? Say, big up Joshy. You bust through the gate, my G. Manners and respect. You understand me? Enough other artists were well talented and out here, you know what I mean, in a various country, them can't get the exposure where some of us get. And even though there's internet with this day and age, people still are report your video, people still are take down your video, people still are take your ideas. You understand me? So in everything that you do, you're gonna have naysayers. So it's all about what you can do to keep the music going. And remember, music is a mission, not a competition. And I want to tell you guys to each and every Friday morning to look forward to G Flex Survivors Corner. You understand me? And just keep it surviving. Because remember, music is a mission, not a competition. You understand me? And I want to say big up to Little Thunder. That party was amazing. I wasn't there, but my ears and eyes are always on the ground. And I would like to say what you did at that dance was very much spectacular because you open up the dance, your guests come and played, and then afterwards you go and shell with the place again. You understand me? Which is um, for a birthday splash or any event, that's how you've always run it. And congratulations once more for holding down the fort. Enough people not gonna tell you this, but you have to give respect where respect is due, my G's. And you guys been holding it down for a number of years, inspire people all over the globe to follow the sound and to follow reggae music on a whole. You understand me? With the exciting dub plate, them on a cut and things like that, and the movements which get started. So manners and G-Flex respect and just keep on surviving as long as you can in the business because remember, it's not an easy business. Father Edgy, big up yourself. Yeah, man. So, like I said, congratulations once more, all the sound man them, all the people them who's holding down reggae music in and around the city and around the globe. Manners and respect because remember, you see this kind of business, yeah, it don't have no kind of security with it. The only enjoyment you get out of it is the people that love music like yourself. There's no retirement package unless you make it. So for the lovers of music, and government official, Mrs. say, "Uno want fi put music as a curriculum in our schools and thing like that. Maybe it's something that you should talk to the veteran them like Lico Thunder and Lico Maddy and myself and some other people to see how we can set it because everything we want to take over, everything where the people them have for themselves and love for themselves we want to take it over. I'll give you an example. Look at cannabis. Look how many stores are open off of cannabis, but yet still in the early days you were locking up us. All right, when I was locking us up. Not even a dime, a gram of weed you could have on your possession. No, we don't want to say we can have up to 28 grams of weed. So when you see how we know very, 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 very much vindictive and like to turn around the role play and make it seem like anything good, we can't have it for ourselves. So people, we don't have to look good within ourselves and what is going on in the country or the colony that is in. Because I remember, back in the days, you could um not walk down the street and someone a bun a spliff. Policeman would run and run for lock on up. Now, all the policemen are going to the store and a buy it. So yes, it defeats the purpose of, you know what I mean, what they were trying to do, you know, and it's a shame because how much our grandfather and parents have records. Some of them can't even travel. But now, the very people them who were locking us up are them own the stores them. You understand me? So they saw something that a lot of people didn't see. They're the owners of the stores now. The same SADCQ, whatever them call it, and them own them stores there. And the very people them that was trying to sell the herbs now in these little gates and thing like that, them suffer. Them gone to jail, them lock up. They make the system bury them. Some of them you can't even recognize them now because they serve so many time. They're gray beard. You know what I mean? The system really spit them up and chew them up and spit them out. Chew them up and spit them out like bubble gum. When bubble gum have a bubble, when it lose the flavor. Yeah. So people, may I tell you now, we don't think it's one way, but it happens the next way. You understand me? Anytime you're good at something, they just sit around and they mark down what you're good at. And then slowly, it's like they formulate a clone off of what you're doing. And then they take over the whole idea. And then before you know it, you can't do your idea no more because it's against the law. And let them control that. Look at Uber. You think say Uber was Uber before? And one man start Uber. And then the next little man go register it as a business. You understand what I'm saying to you? And I kid you not. Okay? So people, everything in a life starts somewhere. And everything make up life. The good, the bad, and the ugly. So when you not trod through life, I want to dissipate certain people or put down certain people. Be careful what you do. Because today for you, tomorrow for me. Or maybe tomorrow for me, today for you. Vice versa. You understand me? And what we have to do is that we have to continually respect and love each other. Because without that, the enemy always go put the wool over we eye. You understand what I say, people? Without us appreciating and respecting each other and not comparing ourselves and degrading ourselves with one another. Because what you're good at, I'm not good at it. Yeah, you're a talker. I'm not a talker. Well, maybe I'm a talker. Maybe you're not a talker. So, people, learn to respect on yourself and respect each other. Because, look, we all have 100 grand sitting in each of our family's hand right now. But it cannot stay within our hands because what? We're too proud of one another. We're too proud of ourselves. We want to shame each other. We want to put on clocks more than this one. And if him have one, me want one better one than for him. Or if him have $50, me want 500. People, stop competing with each other because due to this competition ish, that is why we're losing the race of life. In the race of life. You know, see, we don't own any schools. We don't own any gymnasium. We don't even have a banquet hall that is ours. That we can say when we kids them are graduate from school and can go and party till a morning and keep up them culture. For we culture, you know, say that dead out. You know, come and learn about suavemente. We want to know about suavemente. We know about hills and valleys. Said I've been through hills and valleys, and I survived out of the old gangster alleys. Oh, I'm to no. So when I go and like say when I want jump up and down with Afrobeat and all and sitting there and dash on the culture where we spread so far. I'll liberate Africa, Angola and all them place there with reggae music. So when I come and I go and like say powerful now. See? People, when if we look within ourselves now and say we have it in our hand and we are dash it way now. Mm-hmm. But the survival is not of the fittest. So keep up on the end of the bargain massive. Keep up on the end of the bargain and stop degrading one another and stop shaming one another. You understand me? How you want then one big old house that you that kill you if you keep. And you can just invite two of your friends them in and make it less complicated for you. No. Me want stay by myself. Me the business. So when the bank come in and take back every blouse and skirt thing from you now, you lose all your down payment, you lose everything now. You are you want to do it? That's all you want to tell people, say you want to do it. They're going to take it back same way, whether you're alive or you're dead. Because you can work until the 120. And if you have a building and you don't have other people to help deal with certain things, obviously you're not going to keep your job forever. Obviously what they might give you is less than what you can use to keep what you have. So obviously you're gonna lose. I remember, when them want you, them just come and give you one ticket of $500, when you get the first ticket of a $500, them tell you if you go contest it. Contest what? The judge are them friend, the lawyer are them friend. Where you gonna contest? Where you gonna win? You don't have no lawyer to make sure say you win. And the money where you gonna pay if you try win now, you don't need that to pay the ticket. So people, careful when you not talk about go contest this and go contest that and way. Give you one ticket, the first ticket, and then give you the second ticket. Before that, you don't know yourself again. You understand me? And this is something that nobody looks into. They just tell you go contest it, go contest it. And how much I want to run up into this problem? No I want to run up into this problem until today. Some want to be at jail, some want to get deported, and nothing will come out of it. Nothing will come out of it because it's like we turn slave master ourselves within our heads, thinking that, me have authority, so the boy have to listen to me. That boy have to listen to me. That girl have to listen to me. Take yourself out of the authority position where you have. And feel how you would feel when somebody degrade you or put you down just because them have a position where say, yo, a shegri you do, My youth, sister, a shegri where you do. Say I keep down our next person. A shegri where you do. Open up your eyes, take off the veil off of your eye. And know say, yo, a shegri you do. When you go tell somebody something when you go so, a shegri you do, you cause chaotic to happen to somebody else's life. When you go and tell the man mother about him a this and him a that and him a that, say a lie you go tell. Say a lie you go tell. So say it go affect the man and him life. Why you go do it? Say them things they corrupted. When you say somebody they on drugs and them not they on drugs, say a bad mind, your bad mind. Somebody have a hard time in a life. And you say, I think him can't work and you don't know what is wrong with that person. How you gonna state, I think he can work? What do you mean you think? You have to know the facts. That is where we go wrong. We always have this broken telephone syndrome about us all the time, where we walk and spread bad gossip. Oh, him and my brother, but me think say him no one. Oh, you know you think say him no one. Did you talk to him? Do you know what is wrong with him? And someone want to run with the narrative like, yeah man, I chew man, yeah man. And you don't know what the hell is wrong with the person. When you find out now, your heart starts sinking in your body hole. And you say to yourself, say, Lord God, me never know saying really, really sick like that. But if you did talk to the person without speculating about the person, then you wouldn't really know, say, yo, a true man. He have a head-on collision with an 18-wheeler, man. He get stabbed before, man. Yeah, man, he have hernia operation. And he have 2 holes in his lungs. And he might get followed at the Glen Hospital. Yeah, by Dr. Matuk and things like that. You understand what I say to you? But people, when you don't know, Walk on with a person, when you just see a person and think say a person. Talk, ask question. When we get the truth, my life is an open book. And one should not just be in survival mood. We should have more than just survival mood. You understand me? It's like if we not if we not doing contest, then we won't win. So you gotta tell me, say no. You gotta tell me, say no. You gotta blame me for something when me not do. And if me not contest it now, I'm guilty of it. Yo, there's paperwork and paper trail, you know. And when me done with enough blood cleat for the amount of punitive damages when me I go contest and me I go do. Because it can take 5 years, it can take 10 years, it can take 20 years. Me not care. Time no lapse nowhere with me when you no false accuse me. And I blame me for something when me no know about. So all who I do it, all if it take me 10, 15, 20 years, me I go contest it, and when me when I have to go pay me punitive damages because remember, you know, half the things you want to accuse me for, I know nothing of it. I mean, I make a public statement right now, so no better retract on a statement and retract everything you want to do bad, eh? Just to get a little kiki. Watch, I'm gonna make him have no money. I want to file an injunction and make me have no money. But I'm telling you, wherever I want to do it for, I want to go and set it back straight. That's all me ask, you know. Paperwork don't lie. Paperwork don't lie.